What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be making a marinade slash seasoning for your fajitas. Alright, so the basic ingredients for this fajita marinade slash seasoning is as follows. We have a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper that I'm going to throw in. We also have now a this is a teaspoon of cumin and a half teaspoon of chili powder. Now, if you like it spicier, you would add more, of course, and this also depends on how much meat you're actually going to be marinating or seasoning, so you can scale this up or down. I usually use this for about 2 to 2.5 pounds of fajita, which is what I have here. So those were my dry ingredients. I also have 2 cloves of garlic here and a fourth of an onion, kind of chopped up. Alright, and my wet ingredient here is going to be 2 lemons, and it looks a little brown because I have some of this, well, I always say this wrong, so I'm just going to give it my own name, the wushy sauce. So yes, so this is 2 lemons, 2 medium lemons, and about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. I kind of nailed it a little bit, right? So what you want to do for this, whenever you're going to be cooking fajitas, you want to try to do this at least an hour or 2 before. I usually like to keep these overnight. So essentially, what you're going to do here is you're going to actually mix your dry ingredients to get a nice little consistency here. So the first thing you want to do is go ahead and get your fajitas ready to go. I would put the base of the lemon slash sauce on it. Alright, so once you get that done, then you go ahead and you sprinkle some of this, the concoction that we did here with the dry seasoning. Alright, so now that you have your fajitas peppered with your seasoning that you put, the last thing you want to do before you wrap these up and put them in the refrigerator to marinate is just go ahead and put some onion here. This is more just so you can try to infuse some of the flavors of the onion. I'm also going to put a little bit of that garlic, some of that garlic in here as well. Now what you can do is, if you want your fajitas to be, I guess you would say, drowning in your marinade, you could, after you do all this, you could also add some beef broth. So after this, all you have to do is let it sit, preferably at least a couple of hours before you're gonna cook these. Or if you have the time, I would recommend you do this overnight. It gives the lemon some time to break down your fajitas even more. And at the same time, it gives the seasonings some time to actually get in there and give those fajitas a real nice taste to them. But yeah, that's a simple recipe for fajita seasoning slash marinade. This has been the Smoking Beard. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. Please check out my other videos, like and subscribe, and so you can keep up with the latest and greatest. All right, guys, catch you guys on the flip side.